Okay, I honestly thought that thing would look a lot smaller from up here. I think I may have made a terrible decision. That's where I'm going. I'll be spending the next 24 hours inside that little glass box, way above the canyon. I still can't believe I agreed to this. Okay, I shouldn't have looked down. I already feel dizzy. I actually have a little bit of vertigo, so this is probably gonna be interesting. This is it. In a couple of minutes, I'll be living in that glass box. I really hope this thing doesn't move too much. All right, this is officially happening. I've still got time to change my mind, but I'm definitely not walking away from $100,000. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that again. My legs already feel weird. I've climbed mountains, I've been in the Arctic, I've been surrounded by snakes, but this might actually be the scariest one. Nope, I have a little vertigo, and looking down was a terrible idea. This is gonna be a long 24 hours. All right, this is my home for the next 24 hours. And it's actually smaller than I imagined. I can barely take 3 steps in here. By the way, I already took all the climbing gear off. They had me clipped in while I was getting into the box, but now it's just me. And honestly, it suddenly feels a lot more real. One thing I wasn't expecting, it's actually pretty cold up here, so I decided to put my jacket on. I don't know if it's because we're hanging meters above the canyon, but I'm definitely thought I'd be worrying about the height. The cold is already trying to beat me. Okay, so I guess this is home now. I should probably start getting organized, otherwise this place is gonna feel even smaller. There we go. That's officially where my backpack is staying. If I start moving things around, I'm probably gonna lose my mind in here. This is gonna be my bed tonight. I've definitely slept in better places. You know, this is actually a lot more comfortable than I expected. Still, I'm trying really hard not to think about what's underneath me. I already know one thing. If I don't keep moving, my body's gonna get stiff really fast. So every once in a while, I'm gonna force myself to move around. That feeling again. I really do have a little bit of vertigo. I need to stop looking straight down. It's weird, my brain knows the glass is strong, but my stomach completely disagrees. Every time I look down, I feel like I'm falling. Okay, I've been sitting long enough. If I stay still, my legs are gonna hate me later. 1, 2, 3. That's it. I've officially got 3 steps. So let's see this way. 1, 2. Ha! Seriously? 2 steps. This place is tiny. You know, I thought the height would be the hardest part. I think the silence might be even worse. I think I need to stop staring down there. My stomach is definitely losing that battle. Let's see what I've got. I packed pretty light. That's basically all my food, so I'd better not get too hungry. Everything else stays in there. If I keep pulling things out, this place is gonna get messy really fast. It's funny, I've been here a few minutes. I've only been here a few and I'm already treating this place like it's my apartment. You know what's strange? I thought I'd feel scared the whole time, but right now I'm mostly just trying to convince my brain that this is normal. I didn't think sitting still could make my legs feel this heavy already. I guess that's what happens when you've only got 3 steps to walk. Okay, that warmed me up way faster than I expected. Whew. I think I'm gonna need to keep doing that every couple of hours. It's funny, I came here thinking the hardest part would be the height, but I think it's actually how little space there is. That's actually incredible. He's got a better view than I do. And somehow he's making this look easy. Did you guys feel that? Okay, so it does move a little. I think I'd rather not think about that. I didn't expect this. You can actually see time passing in here. The shadows just keep moving, and somehow that makes the day feel even longer. I'm trying not to eat everything too early, but if I finish all the snacks now, I'm gonna regret it later. You forget how fast the clouds move. I could honestly sit here doing this for hours. Well, I kinda have to. I'm starting to notice every little sound. I know it's completely normal, but every time I hear one, my brain immediately goes, that's probably not good. Okay, my back is officially complaining. I never thought standing still could be this exhausting. I think I'm gonna have to keep moving or turn into a statue. I don't even think this counts as walking. It's basically 3 steps, turn around, 3 steps. My smartwatch is gonna think I'm doing absolutely nothing today. You know, I don't think I've ever heard silence this loud before. It's actually kind of beautiful. Look at that. That little guy has absolutely no idea there's a person floating above him. I think he's freer than I am right now. I've already memorized every corner. I've only been here a little, and I already know exactly as kitchen. Okay, I definitely felt that one. I'm just gonna trust the engineers. Wow. The whole box changes color when the sun moves. I wasn't expecting this. Look at you. I think he's just as curious about me. That happened fast. It's amazing how different this place feels just because one cloud covered the sun. All right, I want to try something. I'm gonna see if I can look straight through the glass floor without getting dizzy. I honestly don't think this is gonna end well. Nope, my brain absolutely hates this. That lasted about 5 seconds. That was actually really cool. I guess I'm not the only one curious about this giant glass box. I think it's finally time for lunch. I honestly can't complain about the view. This might be the strangest place I've ever eaten lunch. I don't think I'd ever get tired of this view. It's honestly unbelievable. I've never appreciated silence this much. Okay, that was definitely the biggest one so far. I knew this thing could move, I just didn't expect to actually feel it. I think my heart skipped a beat, and I'm not even halfway through this challenge. This place looks completely different now. It's amazing how much the light changes everything. I honestly thought I'd spend this whole challenge looking down, but I keep finding myself looking out instead. All right, I think it's time to try that again. No, still can't do it. Really thought I'd get used to that. I guess my brain keeps forgetting that there's actually glass between me and 600 meters of nothing. Sometimes, the glass is so clean, my brain forgets it's even there, and for a split second, it actually feels like I'm floating. I think this might be one of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen. I've already had more water than I thought. I should probably slow down. I've still got a long way to go. All right. I need to keep my brain busy. I'm not allowed to look down for the next hour. This should be easy. Seriously? That lasted maybe 20 seconds. If I keep sitting, I'm gonna lose my mind. So I'm gonna start walking. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if these even count as laps. All right, I've been sitting way too long. My whole body's starting to feel stiff. So give me 1 second. That's better. Now you can actually see what I'm doing over. Only 38 left. Okay, one more challenge. 1 full minute without moving. I lost. I completely lost. Whoa, I honestly thought that was a crack. My brain is definitely starting to play tricks on me. Whew, my legs are definitely getting stiff. I never thought standing in one tiny space could make your whole body feel this tight. Staring through glass all day is starting to give me a headache. I should probably stop looking down so much. Wow, look at that. I've officially reached the point where I'm talking to myself. I guess that's what happens when you've been alone for hours. No way. I seriously thought at least 2 hours had passed. It's only been 36 minutes. This challenge is messing with my brain already. If you asked me right now, I'd probably tell you this was a terrible idea. But ask me again tomorrow. That actually feels so much better. I finally took the jacket off. I didn't think the sun would warm this place up this much. I need another challenge. Let's see if I can balance on one foot. Nope, I'm blaming the wind. I've still got push-ups left. Give me 1 second. 22, I'm almost halfway. I don't think a picture could ever show what this actually feels like. Look at this. I think this is my favorite part of the whole challenge. I almost forgot, I'm 600 meters above the canyon. You know what's weird? I've been waiting all day for the sunset. But now that it's actually happening, I'm starting to remember, I'm gonna spend the night up here. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy this while it lasts. Okay, it's getting cold again. I definitely needed the jacket back. That one sounded different. That one sounded different. I know, it's probably just the metal cooling down. But everything sounds louder when you're alone. I should probably try to get some sleep. I don't think this is gonna be very comfortable, but I guess this is my bed tonight. My body is exhausted, but somehow my brain is still wide awake. Wow. I've never seen this many stars before. I'm actually starting to notice this thing never really stops moving. You slowly get used to it, but you never stop feeling it. Okay, that one was definitely bigger. All right, I really need to get some sleep. No, I don't think I'm falling asleep anytime soon. Did you guys see that? I'll definitely take that as a good sign. That actually sounds beautiful. And just a little creepy. That was definitely the biggest one tonight. No way. I actually fell asleep for 8 minutes. I'll take it. I don't think I slept more than a few minutes. But honestly, watching the sun come up from here kind of makes it worth it. For a second, I thought this was a crack. It's only a surface scratch. The wind was definitely stronger than I expected. My arms, my back, my legs, I think every part of my body is gonna remember this challenge. There it is. I've never been so happy to hear a helicopter. I'm definitely double checking everything. After spending a whole night up here, I'm not taking any shortcuts. I honestly didn't think I'd make it through the night, but we made it.